And I'm going to just be building out no-code businesses, working on projects, all those things. So come with me. Excuse me. Come with me. All right, y'all. It's been a little while. So, again, not doing the show nightly and weekly. I miss you guys. I miss you all a lot. So, again, tonight we're going to just be building businesses, doing all of that kind of good stuff, working on no-code projects. And, again, a lot of people were wondering, different projects I've had in the past, what are the states of different Roku channels, stuff like that. We're going to be going through all of that tonight. So I have a couple different projects. We're going to be working on a few businesses, reviewing a few different types of no-code apps. What I thought was fun, I saw something on Twitter looking at some of the tools in no-code. I was just seeing how many businesses we've built with these kind of tools and things like that. So I'm going to be bringing that up in a moment. And again, if you have questions on businesses that you're going to be building, what you're looking for, all of that kind of stuff, make sure that you drop in the chat. Let me know what you're working on, all of those kind of things. That's wonderful. And by the way, wherever you're tuning in, please let me know who's watching, where you're from, and all that kind of stuff. And we're going to just be building some businesses. Also, too, I wanted to say I am going to be at the Zero Code Conference. I'll be on tomorrow, commentating and being on a panel discussion. So there's a couple things going on tomorrow. Let me pull up that sheet. So if you want to join, let me know. I'd love to have you over there. So let me pull this up. And also too, we have a couple interviews dropping tomorrow as well. The Josh from No Codify, that will be No Codify. Excuse me, from Metafy. He's going to be on this and a couple other things. So again, I'll be on the panel discussion talking about building your business with no code. That's going to be at zerocode.com, Zero Code Conference. Let me drop that in the chat. If you want to go, I've got a code to go for free. Just hit me up and I'll talk about that. So I'm really excited about this conference. Really good speakers, a lot of good friends that have been speaking already. So I will be on it tomorrow at like 2:30, I think. And so again, in the chat, you can see that the Zero Code Conference 2020 from the guys over at Zero Code. Really cool. And a lot of cool experts. If you're interested in Bubble, Builder, Adalo, Stacker, MakerPad, MemberStack, Thunkable, No Code MVP, Integromat, try it out. Try it out. They're really cool. And I've tried out quite a few different of these different products. So it's been fun. So we're going to be talking about that. All right. So tonight, let's get right into it. I'm looking for a post right now. I saw someone talking about it, about the different no-code tools out there. So I'm looking about it on Twitter right now. Let me find this real quick. And then I'm going to just be looking. What is this it? Let's see. No-code tools. Tools. I'm going to say no-code tools. Let's see if I can just find it. It was a whole map that I saw today. Oh, man. You know when you see something on Twitter and you're I was trying to save it or do something. I just don't know what happened to it. Let me try to find it on my phone. And yeah, let's talk about that, right? Let me see if I can. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can I'm going to retweet it so I can get a hold of this. Cool. Okay, cool. I just did. All right, so let's go to my profile real quick. I know I just retweeted this. Okay, cool. Okay, so create without code, the no-code landscape. Looking at all of these different things, okay? Looking at this, I'd just like to point out there are so many different tools that have been on AppSumo before or LTD sites. And like this is no code, like Shopify's no code now. Like, what are we talking about? Well, that's fine if people want to categorize that as, no code and Elementor. Okay, that's fine. But we're going to go through a couple different products, what I've used before, talking about what I like about them, and see how many I could actually like, at least one in each category, but see if how many I could like pick out right here that we use. Okay, so we're going to go with chatbots first. You know what? I'm going to pull up a Notion doc. Let's talk about this. Let's see. So we're going to pull up a Notion doc, and I'm going to see how many we can actually, like, how many tools we use, and then what we use them for. Use examples, pros and cons. Because a lot of people ask me to do versus videos, like, should I use this or that? I've been thinking about doing those kind of videos, but I might just kind of do that right now. And if anyone has ideas of what you want me to review, I'll talk about it. But like I mentioned in some of the videos, I think I'm over 400 tools right now. So let's see, no-code tool reviews. Let's talk about this. All right, let's go through a couple right here. Let me take a picture of this. And then we'll use this as like the breakdown. And I was actually having a conversation about no-code today, about how I classify it. Do I have my notes over here? Maybe they are. Where did I put that thing? I have too many notes. Oh, man. Whatever. All right, let's just go through these and see what we find. Okay, chatbots. Let's go through chatbots. Chatbots that I use. Let's see, ManyChat. I'm going to go with BotStar. Let's see, HelloTars. What else do they have? ChatFuel. ChatFuel is not bad. I don't really like it. I like Landbot.io better. See about that. I might do ChatFuel. I just didn't really like it the last time I used it. I'll put it down there, but let's see. Let's do that. Okay, let's go through a couple. Which ones do I like out of chatbots? Some people may ask. Okay, so if I'm going to try to build out an agency, I would use ManyChat. It integrates so nicely with so many other platforms. You can manage so many other different accounts. I really like I went to their conference like last year. Really like what they're doing. Makes a lot of sense where they're going to be going. Except I just love the entire experience. I love how they already have templates already installed. And the way that they just keep growing and growing really makes sense. Just really like everything about them. Their team's cool, really lean. Yeah, ManyChat. If I was going to build an agency on chat, I would do that. Sign in. Let me just sign in real quick. Oh, yeah. Let me just bring it over here for a second. Hold on. Chatbots. Let me just bring it right here. Hold on, I'm just switching accounts real quick. There we go. Nice. Okay, I can bring it back on screen in a second. Okay. Okay, let me bring it back. Okay. So if I'm looking at my favorites right here, let's take a look. Okay, yeah, so ManyChat, really like the interface. You can pretty much have all of your audience right here, your growth tools, which I really like. You have your broadcasting, your automations, and then your ads. I love how they have their own ads section right here. It was such a pain in the neck trying to manage that somewhere else. Really like that. Really like that at all. I'm trying to see. I know that my account, am I an agency? Where am I at right now? Yeah, I'm at a agency partner level. I was going to try to go to expert. You have to get at a certain level. Totally forgot. Let me download that. Totally forgot that I have an agency partner badge. Definitely using that. Yep, using that right now. Okay, I got to download my AWS badge too. Okay, so if I was going to start an agency, I'd probably use ManyChat. If I'm trying to build a huge agency and I want to get to marketing expert and I want to get that badge too, I'd go for ManyChat. If I'm just getting started and I'm not really sure if I'm going to have an agency, I need to be really lean, I would probably go with BotStar. I especially like BotStar. Let me bring this up in a second. The reason I like BotStar is if I was trying to be on a budget and I wanted to start selling per customer and expand with them long term, I could see something like BotStar, especially when they were on AppSumo and it was an LTD price. It was a no-brainer. But even when you're paying, it's pretty reasonable, and their databases, everything they want to do there, still really pretty clean. Really like it. Look, you can even start with their beginner. They have more templates that I like personally on BotStar than any other platform. I like their templates the best. Now, I'll put a caveat. If I'm going to build something where it's going to be a business, a local business, all those things, I would go with BotStar. If I'm going to go with more e-commerce integration with Shopify, doing a abandoned cart, I just need to do all of those things, and I have a Shopify heavy audience, I would go with ManyChat because they're already set up to integrate with Shopify right off the bat. That's just me. Okay. The other one, so I'm going to say BotStar if I'm doing local businesses or expanding with smaller businesses. I'm going to do ManyChat if I'm trying to scale an agency, if I have Shopify customers. That's what I do. Hello Tars. Let's go into Hello Tars next. This one is a platform not a lot of people talk about. They've been around for years. I want to say, I think I heard about them back in like 2015, something like that. They've changed their focus of focusing more on being landing pages from Google Ads and things like that, which is fine. First of all, I will say that they probably have the funniest emails out of at least top 3 for tech companies. I love their emails. It's a little bit hard to use at first, but they have some of the craziest chatbots that you can really start building into really sophisticated things, such as they have finance and banking, real estate. I mean, they've been around for a while, and they have some really good templates depending on what you're trying to do. Look at this. Cryptocurrency, quiz, chatbot, loan application, stockbroker, chatbots, mortgage application. I bought this LTD back in the day. Like, their shoot, you can't be trying to get this out here. Let me look at the pricing. I know I have the highest pricing that they had. Bought this thing for $100 lifetime. Look at that business. $500 a month. Shoo. Bought it for $100 lifetime. But say la vie. But it's really worth it, even if you're doing the professional version, depending if you're really heavy on ads and you're looking for conversions from Google Ads, I would use Hello Tars. Let me see this. Hello Tars. Useful if running ads. Running Google ads. Okay, let's talk about Landbot. Landbot.io. have this as well. I used to like, now they had the Ryan Reynolds one. This used to be the full page. I guess they've grown up. I remember that was their main page at the bottom, or their, main page. I really like this. I don't do enough. I don't do enough with Landbot. I've had it for years. Oh, you know what I saw? I think they did a release of Landbot that I really like from Product Hunt, where it was a full adventure game on Landbot. I thought that was really inventive. Let me see if I can see that. And I see this even if you want to do simple games. I know you can do it with chatbots and everything like that. But if you don't want to go to BuildBox, I would do this. I could see a really, really interesting way to do games with this. Let's see. Landbot.io Product Hunt. Let me see about this. Let's see about this. Conversational app builder. This might be it. This might be it. Let's take a look. I wish they would just take me to that page. They're probably not. I bet they're not going to. Ugh. What a shame. They had such a good campaign. I really liked it. I wonder if they're just not showing that. Okay. Well, I fave it. Always remember that campaign. They did good with that. So, again, Landbot for chat. Possibly for games as well. I really liked that campaign. If anyone in the chat saw it for Landbot's one, that was incredible. I got to go find that later. Okay. So we got that. Okay, let's see. Emails, I'm kind of on the fence about that. I haven't used any of these that they talk about email and being no code. Postcards, Strapo, I've never used those. I just use ConvertKit. Let me check out Strapo real quick. Let's take a look. Free email templates, drag and drop. That's interesting. Create professional responsive email templates fast. And then where do you put the email templates? You can just drag and drop it or something? Okay. Advanced integration. Okay, so it just integrates with everything else? Okay. This could work. I mean, this makes sense. I would just use ConvertKit, but I guess if you really want to just use templates and have something going on, how much are they charging for this? Let's see about this. Forever free, one project, templates per project. Okay, I mean, I'm not really feeling it. Not for those prices, but I mean, before I would do email templates like HTML, I would go on Envato. Maybe on something on ThemeForce before I do it. Now that's something I'm gonna add on mine. Game changers, Envato. Game changers for solo or small teams, Envato. Hands down. Let me know anyone in the chat that's been using Envato. Yeah, I don't even know what it's called. We just bought the whole thing from Envato, like the yearly plan. I mean, yeah. Oh, is it the unlimited creative subscription? Envato Elements? Yeah. Yeah, we buy that. That's worth it in spades. We've saved so much money because you get photos, stock videos, templates, audio, unlimited downloads. Are you serious? Yeah. Envato Elements. Why am I not putting this on my list? Yeah. Hands down. Okay, I forgot to put that there. Okay. Strapo. Am I saying it right? I'm not really feeling it myself. I mean, I guess if you want that curated feel, and I'm very specific, if I'm only doing emails and that's my whole business, I could see that being worth it. What does that say? TopPal? Oh, is that Top Talent? I can't read that. TopPal? They trying to be like TopTal? TopPal? I don't even know how to say that. Free and beautiful. Let's see about this. Beautiful emails made easy. Drag and droppers. Okay. TopPal? I don't know how to say that. Okay. Okay, so it's just templates? And then when I download the HTML? Okay. Export JSON file or something like that. Yeah. Okay. I'm not really feeling it. Personally, that's just me. I like the design of the page. I'm just, for my email provider, I would have just, anyway. Okay. I'm going to put email down here. Bookmark it. Erica, what's going on? Hello. Let's see. Voice. API. What is that? I can't even read that. API to bot? I don't know how to say that. Create an Alexa skill or Google action without coding. All right, I could see that. No coding required. Allow users to interact with the application using. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of these recently, like voice flow. I see a lot of benefits of that, especially if, like you see basketball coaching advice. If you're doing a daily quote unquote podcast or something like that, where it's all voice based on Alexa or something, and you're teaching a skill, I could see that. Mobile bunking. Yeah, I got it. I'm not personally, I'm not really feeling it. I like the guy that runs it. I just haven't, I messed with it when it first came on AppSumo years ago. I don't know. I haven't seen anything that was out of this world that I loved about it. Erica, have you used it? I might put this on my list. Let's see what I got. Voice. Let me put voice there. I'm not sure if I'm feeling this. Email templates, I'll put there. If I'm doing email platforms, I've got my own list. Let me put this. Email platforms. I'm going to go with ConvertKit first. Hands down. If someone just needs something easy, and I know people just rag on, yeah, that's the whole thing. Tons of people talk about Mobile Monkey. I'm on their list still, and people are like, man, they're doing great things. I'm like, yeah, but do you use it? tons of people. Haven't found one person that has run their business on it. And I'm not trying to, throw shade on them. I just haven't. And I'm not saying that. I mean, I'd love to talk to someone that has. I just haven't seen anyone that has either run an agency with it or using it for their business. I see a lot of people that sign up because it's dead cheap, or when it was on, AppSumo back in the day, but that's just me. I'm going to add this one. I've been trying to do something with voice for a while. I just haven't had time, to be honest. Let me put that over there. I have experimented with, but not a long time. Yeah, I don't know anything about chatbots at all. Yeah, Erica, I mean, and that's what I find. Like, you got to be in it. You got to be in it. I do like, I would go to like commerce. What is that? I had a mini chat. I think it's called like Chat Commerce or something. I forgot. I went to that thing. Look, it's across this. Hold on a second. Conversations. All right, I just looked at it across my office. Conversation 2019. So like they were really trying to get away from that. They were chat. They were conversations for their platform. I really liked ManyChat. I liked their philosophy. I loved everything about it. VoiceFlow is another one. Really like the format. Shout out to 100 Days of No Code. I think they had them on there. I like how visual it is, and it reminds me a lot of ManyChat. I really like the design. Very easy. I think they have a great team. I fave it. Maybe I'll do something with VoiceFlow coming up. Yeah, 2 projects, 100K interactions per month. Personal use only. Oh man, people talking to me. Oh, it's just that chat up. Yeah, VoiceFlow, I'm liking it. If I was, I saw an idea, like, say for instance, like you need to do your hair, right? And you need to somehow figure out how to stand out in the industry, like how to color your hair. If you do something with Alexa and VoiceFlow, there you go. Like that's your standout. You can use this if you're a hairdresser, if you're teaching meditation, all kinds of stuff. And it's a cue that they're just subscribing to your voice chat every day. Yeah, I would use that. VoiceFlow. What is that called? Just voice? Okay, so I would do VoiceFlow for sure. That would be my pick. That API to bot, they need to change out their thumbnail. Let's see. I've been guilty of it too. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Mobile apps. All right, let's get right into the nitty gritty. Let's talk about some mobile apps. So are they separating their mobile apps from their web apps? Let's take a look. Okay, BuildFire, yes. Thunkable, I just met that team the other week. Shout out to 100 Days of No Code. They were pretty cool. A lot of cool stuff. Good Barber, we already built an app with them. That was in like the episode How to Build an App in 1 Hour. I like BuildFire and Good Barber out of this list. Let me check into App Machine. I'm pretty much just judging it by their logo. I'm not going to lie to you. So if I was going to do, I think there's a lot more, but let's just go with BuildFire and Good Barber. I'm curious where they're going to put Bubble in all this too. Let's see App Machine. Okay. App Machine. Build your app within an hour. Create your own app or become a reseller and build apps for others. This is interesting. Yeah, I mean it's pretty standard. But this just PWA. Progressive web app? I'm not sure. $49 a month, not bad. Live updates, plus blocks, analytics, push notifications, Excel import, add custom JavaScript, add business logic, not bad. Reseller bundle. I can see that. Okay. Depends how good their apps are. Let's take a look. School. So if I was trying to, make some money hustling there, let's see about this. Sports? Wait a minute. Sport turns every squad into a team, whether your club's president, a pro soccer, results, Facebook, players. Okay. Calendar, teams, push message. All right, let's take a look. So they're saying this person is using this app. Okay, let's take a look. I need to switch that over. I can't read that. Not bad. Honestly, not that bad. I need to see it in action, but I'm not mad at that. I think their site just needs a little work. Music. Oh, I have someone in the chat in the video asked me to do what app would be good for RSS feed. I'll have to talk about that in a minute. See, RSS feed. This isn't bad. I would have to research more about it, but I don't hate it. I think it looks basic, easy to use. Thunkable looks pretty powerful. Just a lot. Oh, I forgot about Lightwell. Lightwell, back in the day, I remember them from a couple years ago. I think I'm still subscribed to their YouTube channel. If I remember correctly, I did like a lot that they were doing. Designed to code for native, mobile. Create rich animations and interface with iOS. Yeah, you know what? I thought this was pretty cool. Really, really interesting, especially for cartoons and things. They have some incredible stuff. I love their YouTube videos, actually. Yeah, see, the best way to prototype and implement mobile design. So I think I have to check. I think you can use this almost as a part of it. Show the animation. I think you can import it to do the whole thing. There's something why. Yeah, see, replace front end development forever. But you still had to do a lot of the back end with it. I think so. It's very similar to Supernova, where they're building everything for the front end, but you still need to have something powered on the back end with it. I want everything done. I want a one-stop shop. I like Supernova a lot. I like these two a lot. They've been around. They've done several different iterations. Supernova, I guess, has been around more than 3 or 4 years at this point. I really like their concept that basically you build it out and then you can then import it and start building it with everything else. So again, you can use as you're building it, it's a WYSIWYG, right? What you see is what you get. After you build it out, you can send it to your devs team and it does all the front end stuff. I just don't want to mess with the back end. If I spend that much time on the front end, I want the back end done. So that's why I'm using things like BuildFire or Bubble or et cetera, instead. I'm going to put these two down. I forgot about them. Lightwell's not bad. I actually like them a lot. But I'm going to say front end dev work. that over there. Create bookmark. All right. You know what? I can even put UI Bakery with them too. Although UI Bakery, well, it still needs to connect it with a database. Shout out to that team. I like them a lot. Let me put that over there. Yeah, I want to make that distinction. Because when I got Supernova, I thought I could build the whole app. I thought I could build the animation and everything, and it would work. No. It can only build out the front, and then it connects to whatever you want it, database or whatever in the back end to make it run. So it's just like the skin layer, and maybe the muscle layer, because it can do some interactions or some behavior, but it's not the central nervous system. It's not powering the whole thing. Okay, let's see what else they got. Okay, so front end with e-commerce. So they made it right here for chatbots, emails, voice, mobile apps. Then they did web. What do I like about this? What do I like about this? Let me move this right here. Let me add this image. And then, by the way, I think I'm going to go tonight. I have it on my list. I'm going to go for some sponsorship. So you're going to see me as I'm trying to build out some sponsorships tonight. I've been talking about it for a while. I'm really going to deep dive. We'll see what happens. What time is it? 9:45? We'll see what happens. We'll see how long this stream is. I don't know. Sometimes these streams get out of control. Oh, good evening, Janet. Good to see you. Good to see you in the chat. And probably some AppSumo stuff. Let me put that there. Okay. So we have that. Let's go with that. Okay, front end with e-commerce. It depends on, I mean, I see so much right here. I'm going to go with Shopify. I like Shopify. I like Weebly over Wix and Squarespace, to tell you the truth. I would go with Webflow. So I'm going to go with Shopify and Webflow for front-end e-commerce. No. If I'm doing front-end e-commerce and I'm simply trying to sell things, I'm going to go with Shopify all day long. If I'm even going to go anywhere past digital e-commerce and not just like physical, tangible things, I would just use Podia instead. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So front end with e-commerce. If I'm going to go front end with physical, I'm going to go with these Shopify. Front end, commerce, physical goods, Shopify. Digital anything where I'm trying to build out multiple offerings, Podia. Podia is going to have my digital downloads like Gumroad. It's going to be able to do courses, all of those things. Let me put that over there. All right. General visual site builders. Slides. To tell you the truth, I'm not really big on general visual site builders. I don't know why I wouldn't just go with Webflow, or if I'm going to do WordPress, I'm going to use Elementor. I'm definitely not going to use Visual Composer. Beaver Builder, all these are old, man. WooCommerce if I'm doing e-commerce on WordPress. But I struggle with this. Yeah, I'm just going to go with Elementor. Yeah, I'm just going to go with Elementor. WordPress. Exactly right, Janet. I mean, hands down. Yeah, I mean, I understand some people don't want to mess with WordPress, but I think Elementor will save. If anyone hasn't used Elementor and they've been confused by like they, I mean, you just got to if you're gonna go down WordPress, just use Elementor. Like I know, I feel you. I've been there. I've used it all. I've used it all. Elementor, they just keep getting better and better. They're a great team. I'm not even getting paid by them yet, but huge, huge, huge difference. That's the only reason I went back to web design on anything WordPress was because of Elementor. I love that team, love that community. Probably the only Facebook group like for like anything that I go into. Like, okay, I'm in Mariah's group. I'm in like trends and apps, but you know what I mean. They're a huge group. Awesome. Thrive themes. Again, I'm going to put that in Elementor. I'm going to go with that. I have a 1-year account. Did you get it for free? By the way, Erica, I did a whole course on Elementor. So check that out. But yeah, Elementor is top notch. I think I'm going to put, now I put, who did I put? I put Elementor, Envato Elements as game changers. I might put Elementor in there too. Let me just highlight that. $50? They're charging $50 for a year? Oh yeah, hands down. What did you get of that on a Black Friday deal? I thought they usually charge $100. I wonder where Lucius is, by the way. Yep. Exactly right, Janet. Yeah, it's top notch. Top notch. Oh, that's where they put full stack web builders. Okay. They put Bubble over there. Okay, we'll get to that. Okay. WordPress is done. Landing pages. For landing pages, I like Card a lot. I'll do landing pages. I'll do Card. I'm gonna put Doric. Landing pages. And if they're putting MailChimp in it, I'm gonna counter with ConvertKit. So ConvertKit, I'm gonna put SendFox ConvertKit, SendFox, because it doubles as my CRM anyway. And then I'm going to put Doric. I'm gonna put Landing. There we go. Landing. I don't know. I don't know why they named it. Really? It's blurry? Yeah, let me know in the chat if it's blurry for anyone else. Maybe I should zoom in. Let me see about this. Let me see if I can. Let me know. Chat's saying, a couple channels saying that it seems all right. Erica, you're saying it's all right? Oh, man. Yeah. Refresh. Or if you're watching YouTube, you might change the resolution. I think there's something in it by the gear. You might be able to change the resolution on YouTube if you're watching. Or refresh or come back. But I think there's somewhere on YouTube where you can change the resolution depending. Let's see. Let's see. Front end cloud spreadsheet. All right. Front end cloud. Oh, it's good? Okay, good times. Front end cloud spreadsheet. All right, so I'm going to go with Glide app. And I'm going to go with Pori. Although I just heard about Stacker, and I'm going to be with them tomorrow at, let's see, at the Zero Code conference. Let me know in the chat if anyone's used these two, Glide Apps or Pori. Now, if you looked at it, we actually used Pori on the show when we built that IKEA marketplace. I really like it. It's really easy to use. They use Airtable. So if someone's going to say, okay, what's the difference between Pori and Glide app? So I really think it really depends on what you like to use. Glide app is going to be using Google Sheets rather than like Pori is going to be using Airtable. So it kind of depends what you're using in your tech stack already. Glide app has been around longer, so they have a marketplace to already have a lot of the type of apps that you might want to build already. So it's a more mature product, but I can pretty much build whatever I want right here and just, again, podcast, CrossFit gym, whatever, conference app, and I can pay pretty minimal amounts. Versus Pori is still new, but they're gaining a lot of things quickly. So what I like about it is they already have a lot of the mockups that I want to try out or want to do, such as like creating a job board, creating a marketplace that looks really lean and clean. I find that Pori just has been very, very easy to use. And I've had a lot of people that I've recommended to build their minimal viable products with Pori. They've had it done like within an hour. So it's just been easier for me to use. Glide, I think there's more of a learning curve that I noticed personally just for me, but it's a lot more mature. You can do a lot more things with it. And so again, pros and cons. I like both. I like the founders of both. I think it just depends on, again, the back end. Do you like using Google Sheets more than Airtable? And what do you want it to do? And for me, I'm always trying to move fast. I rather use a template and modify templates than building from scratch. That's just me. So I'm going to add Glide Apps. Here. Pori. Right here. Create. So those would be my two. If I'm using front-end cloud spreadsheets. Okay. Next. Okay. Full stack web builders. Okay. I mean, I understand what everyone's talking about. Bubble does make sense for a lot of people. The thing with Bubble is it is a very large learning curve. It is it's a steep learning curve. And personally, visually, I don't like how it's made. But I mean, you can build Tinder with this sucker. You can emulate and do a Twitter app. You can build an Airbnb app. I mean, the list goes on and on. So Bubble is really powerful. I find that a lot of people don't even need to use it if they're just getting started with their business. And it's really hard to learn. Now, I've done it with certain clients. So like, I recommend No Codify if you want a teacher how to use Bubble. But I mean, it's almost 100%. I'll say it's highly closer in the high 90s. When I have been with people that are like, oh, I'm going to use Bubble, they just don't finish the project. They just don't finish their project because it's really hard to use. So I'm saying if you're having that much problems with it, like why use it if you can't even finish your project because you can't figure it out? And so, I mean, people in the chat, if there's other people that have been using Bubble and they want to come at me, I'm not saying it's a bad product. I'm saying most people don't need it. That's all I'm saying. And by the way, I've been trying to use Bubble for the last 3 years. And every single time it ends up in the same exact way. I start drinking, I start crying, and I just didn't need to use it in the first place. I use another platform, and I could have avoided it every single time. And I have not found one person that couldn't build their project in another platform that was a lot quicker. Anyway, I'm going to get off my soapbox. So Softer, I like a lot. This is someone, I've been hearing a lot of people like Softer because it's like people that even hate Elementor. I mean, yeah, Elementor, I mean, because they don't like WordPress, whatever. But Softer is a really easy builder. Also, they just announced that they're going to be doing apps, web apps on this. Yeah, we might just have to. Tell me what kind of whiskey to get, Janet, and we might just have to. I was going to do a hackathon at the end of this year to try to build something in Bubble, but we'll see what happens. Softer.io, a lot of people like because they find like it's even easier. It's like it gives you, basically what I see is it gives you a lot of flexibility. It looks like a lot of the templates that Elementor would give you, but you have to do like 75% less work. And so I've tried to teach certain ones in the no-code community, like just use Elementor. They don't want to do it. So they'll just go with Softer, and they've had a lot of good times with that. The thing is with Softer, I think it's even more expensive than Webflow a month. But the caveat is you're going to be able to build progressive web apps with it, or some kind of mobile apps. But I think they're PWAs. So there's that. Just keeping that in mind. Let's see what else we got. Templates. Look, Mom, no code. I don't know what that is. Look, Mom, no code. Let me take that out. I need to create a site with more no code templates. That's actually, I think that's where I need to be. Honestly. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. Janet, let the people know about what whiskey we should be drinking. Let's see about this. What in the world? The site's down. Does it not even exist anymore? What in the world? What is that? See, why are you trying to promote things that don't even... Let me just not stress out. Let me see if it... 9 followers? Oh, man, they've been down for a minute. Shoo. That doesn't even count. They're not even active. Nah, you got to take that off the list, man. But I might start just doing a site with templates, honestly, to get people going faster. Like all kinds of no-code stuff. Templates from Envato. Templates, all kinds of stuff. You know? Let me know in the chat if people are interested. I'll start selling templates for chatbots, all that kind of stuff. I would do it, like, say, for instance, there's one for, like, ConvertKit. I could sell different templates, like my opening sequences, stuff like that. I might do that. I might write that down. I already have nocodediy.com. I might just start selling templates. Erica, you all about it? I might start doing that. Okay. I might do that, honestly. Why are they saying MakerPad sells templates? I haven't seen that. Templates. Shoot, I'm going to put in my own. No code DIY. Coming soon. Exactly right. I mean, because there's so many people that just need that boost to get started. I might just... And you know what? I thought of this because I saw the guy, Nick Niman, from YouTube videos. He has his own starter kit for YouTubers and just like things that you need, graphics and things. I'm like, man, I need to start doing templates. I think I'm going to do it. All right, so that's a side business that's going to come up in a second. Or, I mean, it's still an extension of what we do around here. It just helps people get like starter packs. Let's see. Okay, forms. Okay, they have they have Typeform. I like Typeform. Shout out to an alumni of AppSumo. I personally use paperform.co. I've used it to build apps. I've used it to run pretty much my entire business with automation. I'm going to go with paperform.co. They're an Australian company. I think it's a husband and wife. Awesome form builder. And, you know, to tell you the truth, if I'm really being honest, Google Forms. Thank you, Janet. Wild Turkey 101. Bourbon. All right. I see you. Duly noted. Anyone that's in the competition, we might have to do that. We might have to do verification of age before we start telling people to start doing it. But I'm all about it. Form builder. I'm going to go with Paperform. Google Forms, not Google Firms. Google Forms, I would go with. Paperform, I like the integrations. I mean, has anyone seen these things? Let me just show you real quick. The back end of this thing is so smooth. I love everything about it. Honestly, I connect everything with my business with this thing. Let's just take a look real quick. Let's just go with like hosting virtual events. Let's take a look at this. Become a guest. Look, I'm just going to show you a couple, right? Let's go back to one of these forms right here. You go in the back of these forms. Love it. So easy to edit, whatever. Boom, 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 boom. You can configure. But this is what I really like. Okay, integrations and webhooks. Oop, sorry. Let me switch over. Integrations and webhooks. Man, don't get me started. Don't get me started, Janet. Sweet toffee and vanilla. Yep. Direct integrations. This is the whole thing right here. If I don't want to spend money for Zapier, which I do, but if I'm trying to cut down on the zaps, this is what I'm all about. Direct integrations. Google Sheets, Active Campaigns. We'll get you what you want, Erica. Don't worry, I got you. MeisterTask, Musen, Zendesk, GoToWebinar, Drip. Look all this stuff. Don't even get me started on Keep. I'm not even going to talk about Infusionsoft right now. Don't get me started on Infusionsoft. You have webhook options. You have Zapier options here too. Love this thing. Look, it already gives you suggestions of what you should do. Clean, to the point. Love this thing. Awesome. Awesome. So, Paperform. Love everything about it. Let's see what else we got here. Jot forms, Typeform. I don't mind Typeform. I'm all about it. You know the other thing they don't have? Oh, well, they have testing. Oh, testing, I guess. They have scrapers here. Yeah, we'll talk about scrapers in a second. I'm going to put this on a list. Maybe this is technically a quiz, calculator, whatever. It can be a form collector, but one of the things that I love, pretty much, can be an MVP in itself. A really good quiz or interactive kind of anything is wonderful. This has one of the best animations I've seen. Excuse me. I just love everything about Outgrow. Now, it's a little bit pricey, but they've changed the prices recently, I think, to be more affordable. But Outgrow, top notch. Top notch. I'm putting Outgrow on here. Create bookmark. Okay, so we have an Outgrow. Yeah. I'm going to put that there. Okay. Form builder, templates, cloud spreadsheets. They have Google Drive, Sheets, Airtable. I'm with all those things. I would go with Google Sheets just because it's cheaper. If I'm going to go Airtable versus Google Sheets. I would go with Google Sheets just because it's cheap. Well, it's free. Airtable if you're looking for certain integrations, but I really, you would have to tell me to look at a way to, there would have to be a reason why I'm using Airtable. Maybe if it's a certain integration or a workflow that you like. For the most part, I'm just going to use Google Sheets 9 out of 10 times. But I like a lot of things Airtable is trying to do. And Airtable is trying to like change what they're going to be doing to build your almost a full stack for apps on Airtable. We'll see what happens in the future. Let's see. Erica's saying process. Yeah, is that Process Street? Yeah. Has a nice checklist. I like that. Yeah, I like them or Talify. Process, I always feel like I'm halfway through it, and then I don't have enough processes to use it for, and I use other things instead. But I like that. I like that AppSumo deal. Business apps. Well, I know a lot of people that love Soho. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I didn't even see Process was right there, Erica. You're right. My bad. Business apps. Define business apps, though. Is that to run my entire business on, I guess? Like Zoho Creator, I guess? You know, the thing is, I know a lot of people, and don't get me started on Salesforce. I mean, if your business needs it, but I feel like a lot of people buy these expensive ones and they don't use even half of it. Personally, I'm biased, you already know. I'm going to go with probably Podia. Probably Podia. That's what I'm going to go with. All right, now scrapers. I don't use scrapers all that much. People were talking about them to me. Let me see about this. Octoparse? Let's see. That looks shady as a mug. See. Octoparse. Off topic, Doc. This is Janet talking. Are there any new AppSumo deals right now that you feel would be good to get for a done for you service? Let me ask you this, Janet. Do you mean like if I'm going to be the provider and I'm going to use it for a done for you service? Let me know about that. I am going to talk about AppSumo in a second. After I'm done with this list. Which I'm almost done with this list. Easy web scraping for anyone. Yes. So we call that, yes, software with a service, SWAS. I'm glad that you asked that. All right, let's take a look. I'm gonna put this down. Scraping tools. Hold on 1 second. And Janet, I'll get to your answer in one second. Let me put that there. Scraping tools. I don't really know them very well. Connectors. Making a business doing it for clients. Yep. All right, Janet, I got you. 1 second. Connectors, I do automation tools. So IFTTT versus Zapier, I find that IFTTT, IF triple T's, that is basically, I feel like that's almost based on behavior patterns that you want done for automation versus Zapier is more business. And definitely Integromat is definitely more flows for businesses. So out of those things, IFTTT, I feel that you're looking at a place where you're doing things just to make your life better, and there's more automations with that. I think, but Zapier just is more powerful. Have you checked the marketplace? There's a plethora. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, let's talk about this for a second. Yeah. So IFTTT, I have it hooked up just for a couple of my stuff, but they're like, what I find is they're great for devices or like things to happen. Like, look, connect your products to the world's best brand. Yeah, like you can connect it with just everyday life kind of things with IFTTT. but I find that Zapier is just a lot better for business. That's what I've noticed. Yeah, light the way. Light the way for your pizza delivery. Turn on your porch lights when the pizza's on its way. Tweet your Instagram native. Yeah. Create an event on your iPhone's calendar. I feel like this is a lot to do more on life and what's happening. Like, look at this. Fintech, smart home, energy, subscription services. I find that they've gone the route of making your life easier on IFTTT. But when it comes to like business, I think Zapier's just got it down. Now, if it's very specific type of things, Integromat can be there too. But Zapier, if I'm trying to just like build my business, I would do it with Zapier and automate workflows and that stuff. So I think that's the deviation of the two. Okay. Private label rights. Is that kind of like where you're... Yeah. Well, let me ask you, Erica. Okay, you were talking about private label rights. Is that like the services where it's like the white papers or things like that, where you can just use it for your blogging and all that stuff? Okay, so we just went through all of these no-code tools. That's very nice. Okay, let's switch over and we're going to go now to AppSumo stuff. Let's switch over. New window. Let's move that out. And let's get started with some AppSumo stuff. Okay. By the way, of course, as you know all the time, this is unofficially brought to you by Red Bull. And tonight we're going to figure out how I can get a sponsorship with Red Bull. That's tonight. We're going to be doing that later on, after the AppSumo stuff. All right. Let's do this. There are things like ebooks that you can change to fit your brand. Yeah. Let me know if that's what you mean by private label rights. The marketplace? Yeah. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Okay, let's take a look at a couple of things. All right. If I was doing this, making a business, doing it for clients, I would do a couple things. All right, let's go through this. Number one, if I'm doing attention insight or better uptime. In fact, if I was managing a website and I'm just making sure for security or something, I could see this as a feature that you can just offer as just a package deal if you're already doing web design or something like that. Roll in another $25 a month and you get notified for, your when uptime comes in. Oh, it's coming back for, is this coming back because of what's going on? I always forget the name of it, but you already know what's going on. Yeah. So this is another thing. So if it depends on your product suite and what you're offering your clients. So the first thing is, Janet, are you doing web design? What are you doing for your clients? Kind of depends. Plus membership, it's last call. Yeah, I'm like, my mind's gone today. Last call. Yeah, I would get that in a heartbeat. I would get uptime in a heartbeat. Attention insights coming back again. Yeah. So I would get if I'm doing this, let me break this down real quick. I had to pull up another Notion sheet. Depends on your product suite or what you're trying to offer. And at what level are you trying to do it? So you're doing it for a done-for-you service for them. So it depends on how are you getting into their business at the ground level. Are you doing web design? Or are these for new clients? Are you trying to add another service to existing clients? Because if I have better uptime, if I've already provided a service for them, like a website, I would just automatically bake in $25. I don't like those chains. It's kind of, I think that's too much right here. But I like money with wings right here. Let's see. SWAS. Software with a service. Software with a service. There we go. Okay. So, first of all, product suite. Let's talk about it. All right. So, if I'm doing a product suite, I'm having 3 main core offerings. I might have one based on like major projects that I'm going to be doing. That could be, you know, web design, brand, revamp, etc. All right. Then I have maintenance, which is, I botched how to spell maintenance. My dyslexia got me crippled. But maintenance packages where you're just adding on just a little bit more, but you're going to have the continuation with the relationship with the client, and it's not killing them, right? So those are going to be monitoring or analysis. Okay. So if I'm doing that, I could see that with better uptime. I can see that with attention insight, where you're just looking at how they can optimize their site over time. I'm putting a heat map on that bad boy. I'm giving them suggestions a month, and I'm just sending them a video, and I'm sending them a report and saying, this is what I would change. Again, it kind of depends on if you're already a retainer for web design and you're making like 3 changes a month or something like that. So it kind of comes back down to your offerings of where you're going to be. Now, I said there's 3, right? So I did a major one, a maintenance one, and then it kind of depends on how you want to go. If you're going to be going with like a gig basis where you're pitching ideas and then they're going to be saying, yeah, add that on, and you do it haphazardly, or is there a progressional thing where you're starting out with web design and then they eventually want you to, but hypothetically, right? You start with a company, they're just getting started, they're selling one product, but then you find out that one product's doing so well, and now they want to do a affiliate program, a branding, something with other influencers. Well, then if you're using something like BrandChamp or something, you can start running their affiliate programs, stuff like that. So are there opportunities to expand? Do you understand where they're going as a company, and you're kind of building your own lane? So that I always look for opportunities to make them better, make them more money, or save them time. And then I associate that project when I'm looking at that path. So I say growth plan. And in that growth plan, you can offer upsells, planning sessions, or expansion based on trends. Depends if you want to go that route. Depends on your agency if you want to do it, if you're going to bring someone else in. Yeah, you could outsource it. Whatever you want to do. But again, the other thing is too, I mean, let's see, read the 4-hour work week, going to hire a VA, teach them, and just work on creating new business. Web design is very time consuming. Oh, definitely. I definitely agree. VAs all the way, or take on a student as well and have them. I take on students to then teach them how to do certain things. And then that allows me to develop SOPs, and then I get a VA. So, and then if you get a student, it's cheaper, and they're learning, you're teaching them. So if you have something like, let's see, where is it? Acadium. So this is my best thing of, either I go to a college and I talk to the dean and someone that's in marketing and trying to go for marketing and then get a student to do it, or I pay like $250 per semester. I think it's like 3 months or something. And I just sign up with Acadium and then I get a student, whichever. If you're going to use Acadium, let me know. I got an affiliate code. I appreciate it. But Acadium, I've had some really good experiences. Again, you just have to do a lot of, what do you call it? Upfront work by, reviewing or, sifting out who's best for you. Yeah. Yeah, Janet. I would definitely do that before VA. Yeah. Let me send you the affiliate code right after this. Let me just switch over. Let me just do it now before I forget. Where is my... Thank you. Okay, so that's number one. Okay, so that again, it depends. And again, like if it's web design, do you want to do web design? That's a whole other thing too. Web design might be one thing, but is there another thing that you can be offering that it doesn't have to be web design? Maybe it's something even more crucial to their business. So I'm a big fan of taking inventory of what they're saying they're struggling with and just offering that. Seeing if it makes sense. A lot of times it's not just web design, it's more critical thinking or something like that, or understanding analytics past that. I'm getting my affiliate code right now. Settings, notifications, blah, blah, blah. Earn rewards. Thank you. Copy. Save money on apprenticeship. See, they changed it. They already knew. Before, like, if I could refer, like, 6 people, I would get a lifetime. Janet, nope to which thing? I missed that. Okay, cool. Let's just go on. That's my Acadium referral link. I greatly appreciate you. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. No web design yourself. Yeah, exactly. So, that personally to me, I'll tell you what. If I was going to do it, I probably wouldn't offer web design. Attention insight could be so much. No problem. Thank you, Janet. Attention insight, I think, or better uptime. I mean, sometimes it's just not worth it offering web design services per month. It's just too much of a hassle. Yeah. Acadium might be maybe be your choice right there. I think so. Okay. Let's see. Yes, I got that after your video about using attention insight. Yeah. Oh, awesome. It's good stuff. Smart Task, a triple threat of project management, task tracking, and CRM. Okay, I could see that. It kind of depends. This is more for project management. I wouldn't go with that for you. Wiser, Notify. Oh, yeah. Clastra could work if you're trying to help them build out, cultivate a live interactive learning experience. Yeah, you could use this for courses. It was okay. I got to buy BigView in a second. I might already have it. I got to check. Zoom.ai. Sales Rocks, automate, prospect. It depends if you want to do it on the other side. Like, say, for instance, set up a system for them for getting leads for their company, and you're managing the system. You could use Sales Rocks for something like that. Now, I will say, Aventi is top notch. Aventi, let me tell you something. That's going to be a game changer, and I'll talk about that in a second. Let me get the questions real quick. I started brokering business 2 years ago after leaving a corporate sales job in Toronto. Hit 1 million in sales year 2. Thinking of building a business, teaching others how to do the same. I'm all about it. Janet. Why not? I think it's all good. Yeah. Aventi, let me tell you something. Aventi is going to change the game. And I'll tell you why. Because even if you have Hey Summit or you have other things, what I see is trying to have an engaging app experience or engaging anything during a virtual event, live event, of course, but even just virtual event, this allows you to have live Q&As, live polls. The networking is so much better in this app. I see this being a huge game changer. If you're doing something with Hello Summit, if you're doing something with Hey Summit, and then you're offering this on top of this for people to engage during the event, hands down. Now it says 10 events per year. I would definitely get like the double or multiple. But I mean, I just see this hands down one of the biggest things. And if you go past it, just charge your client whatever event he charges. Like it's a game changer. It will already pay for itself if you get one client. Would it still be good if I don't have Hey Summit? I think so. I actually think you could do this. I mean, Erica knows there's a client that we're working with tomorrow, and they're just setting it up as a webinar. You could use this with Eventi. Erica, don't even start. You're not using this tomorrow. It's too late in the game to learn all this. But I would use it for Eventi, even if someone's using, doing a one night, event, virtual roundtable, stuff like that. I heard of it. I heard that it would work well with Hey Summit as an after event. Yeah. You can also do a stay in touch kind of thing. It's just a great app experience. Excuse me. After swiping right on each other, attendees can chat, auto, video call, arrange meetings right through the mobile app. I love it. I love this thing. Unlimited news feed, live streaming, live questions. This is what I'm saying. You can do so many things with this. You could even just run your whole event through it, honestly. But I see having it together. I use it as a component with another software, but that's just because if I want to use like Eventbrite or something like that, why not? Hands down, one of the biggest. This is going to be a game changer. This is probably going to be one of the biggest deals of the year. That's going to pay dividends to like break out. There's just so many online events. People need stream producers. Erica's a stream producer. That's the main thing. If I was going to do an offering, like that's probably my take it to the bank, get multiple codes with that thing. Bcast, I like it. I just think podcast.co is better. Brandchamp, again, I keep saying this. I cannot say this enough. People are sleeping on Brandchamp. They are going to be kicking themselves if they don't get Brandchamp. So out of this group, if you haven't gotten it, Brandchamp, Eventi, Clastra, I'm okay with it. But like those two are like hands down. And then better uptime, I'm telling you, if I'm just trying to tack on, because even if I get 25% of all my clients to just add better uptime or, monitoring for their system, I'm still bringing in a couple extra $100 per month. Yeah, Brandchamp, that's exactly right. I think that's pretty much it. What am I working on right now? What videos am I about to come out with? Let me see my account. Yeah, Brandchamp. Yeah. Charge a client for that bad boy. What am I going to do on... Okay, so I'm doing one on sam.ai. I'm doing one on Eventi. Scribe, I'm talking about. Yeah, sam.ai. I'm going to do another one. Yeah, Sales Rocks. I'm doing 4 videos this week, something like that. I'll be talking about that, but like Eventi. I can't say enough about that. Let's see. Hopefully, does that help? This one I'm okay with. More streams. I mean, I would have gone with one stream live, but they've got a lot of different platforms that are all streaming right now. I might try to see if I can connect with one of them. Restream's just too big right now for me to try to connect with. No problem. No problem. Yeah, one stream, who knows? I don't know. Listen, who knows what's happening at Black Friday? I don't know. But I mean, there's a couple different ones. Well, so there's live app right now, and then there's this video one. I'll probably go with the video one over the live app. Yeah, is OneStream, is it on the last call? I haven't even checked. Is the last call, I saw the banner and I just didn't click on it. Where is last call? Yeah, if OneStream's coming back, I'll just wait for OneStream. Yeah, Black Friday. Get ready. I just tell people, start saving now. Start saving now. I always drop like three or four. It's a bad habit. That or I just have to stay away. I can't even get near it. Yeah. I mean, and to Janet, I mean, honestly, if you're already thinking about doing courses, I mean, it depends. Are you using a certain platform for your courses already? I mean, I have Heights. There's so many different ones, but I just go with a platform that you can easily use over and over again to start scaling. But I always think courses are a great thing. I always think courses are a great stream. All right. Thought it was coming back for last call. It might. I know there was a lot coming back for last call. It showed up the other day. I just clicked it too fast. Maybe if I do it in incognito, it might show up. Hold on. Let's see. You know, okay, what software course do I like? Okay, so there's a couple different choices. I've used quite a few: Thinkific, Kajabi, Teachable, etc. Heights platform, CoAssemble. The list goes on. LearnDash. Okay, the problem with LearnDash isn't LearnDash WordPress, right? Let me check this. I think LearnDash is WordPress. I want to verify before I say anything. Yeah, it's WordPress. The problem is I had tons of clients. It crashes all the time when they update their WordPress site. That's why I don't like it. And that's why I like my pages, my courses, separate than my WordPress site. Man, I thought it would pop up. Oh, that's sad. That's real. Oh, here we go. Bcast. Nah. I don't see it. Happy Scribe is coming back. Sorry about that, Erica. So, Janet, it depends. But I'm going to say 99.99% of the reason I'm going to do it, I'm going to go with Podia. And yes, I have an affiliate with them. And yes, I did a program with them, did a course. But there's reason why I like Podia. And I'll tell you why. Podia is a mixture of if Gumroad, Patreon, and Teachable had a child. That's what Podia is. Because I can run my membership on this, my digital downloads, my webinars, my online courses, and all these other things. I have one platform where I can have a composite profile of what people are doing when I'm offering different things. And before this, I'm using Webinar Ninja. I'm using, what did I use for downloads? I used Beacon. I've used Gumroad. I've done all of these things. Membership sites. I've had all of these other things. It's all together. All together. And not only that, I can have webinars hosted and then bring them in. And that's why, and it integrates very easily with ConvertKit. That's why I like it. Okay, we're going to talk about this. Your mastermind on Hey Summit library. I like that idea for you, Erica, because you're the master of Hey Summit, and we'll talk about that. But that's why I love Podia. That's why I love Podia. The experience, I like how it is. Now, is it perfect? No. Do they need to work on their email, their CRMs to do advanced workflows and things like that? Yes. but that's why I use ConvertKit. So my backbone of everything in my business is ConvertKit for my CRM. But why you don't worry about your work being hosted on somebody else's platform? Nah. The reason behind it is all my videos, all my other stuff, I have it backed up in the Google Drive. All my videos before I put them on Podia. So worst case scenario, it's down. I can pack it up, go somewhere else. But for ease of use and for my peace of mind and all of these things, I'm not going to do it on a WordPress site. I've been with too many good brands that have wanted to do it all on a WordPress site, and then everything ends up getting jacked up. I cannot tell you the horror stories I've had with LearnDash and all of these things because they wanted to have it. You know what? You bring up IceDrive, Erica, like you're getting paid by IceDrive. Nothing wrong with that. Drop a link, an affiliate link if you love IceDrive. But no, that's why I deal with Podia. I'm content to let go. Some of my favorite copy hackers, Joe from over there, they're on Thinkific. They're on some of these bigger platforms. Pat Flynn is on Teachable. You've got these giants that are already doing it. I'm just gonna go, and by the way, I love Joe over at Copy Hackers. Some of the best in the business. Anyway, I can't do it. I just gotta go. Now, Joe was at Joe has been at Teachable, Podia. Now she's at Thinkific. I just like Podia just because it can do all these things. There could be a case for another platform like Thinkific. I'd have to really understand, going through there. Oh yeah, I will drop that link for Podia right now. But yeah, Podia, I mean, in everything, like, again, I have everything all in line with them. And all my clients, they message me through the platform. So emails and everything, they don't get lost. Everyone has to message me through Podia for the most part. And so, yeah, let me drop the link for that one too. Thank you, Janet. Yeah, hopefully that helps. Let's see. Good questions, really good questions. Okay. So, let's see. We went through that. That's my overall feeling on what they have at AppSumo right now. Yeah, Brandchamp, I think that's Aventi, and the Brandchamp is pretty much going to be my main ones. Hopin back in the day when they had that, but it's too limiting right now. Hey Summit, I don't know if Hey Summit's coming back. Let's see. Maybe Erica, you would know better than me about Hey Summit. Let me bring up my build with me. I'm getting the affiliate code right now for you. Oh, I gotta talk about my Roku channel and my Amazon book. I forgot about that. Let me switch down. Favorite tools. Ba-ba-ba-ba. All right, dropping the Podia one right now. No problem. Thank you very much on both. Yes. Okay, so Janet, I think that will get you started. If you have any questions, let me know. Also, too, I did a full create-a-thon with Podia. So on their YouTube channel, we were live for... Erica, you were there. We were live for 6 hours. We're doing another one before Black Friday. So they want me back on that. Very excited to do another episode or another create-a-thon with Podia coming up. Okay, so let's talk about this because this could be really big for a couple different people. and we're getting a lot of traction here. This wasn't an episode of Build With Me coming up. Let's see, 100 no code business ideas. Okay, we've been getting some traffic with this. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So we became a bestseller in the automation and engineering department for 100 days of no code. It's been great. And so right here, this is really cool. It just happened last week. Really, really happy with this. And we're getting traction. The more important thing, even sales, but people we're going back to our site from that. So that's really good. Number 1 new release. Look at that. Hobbies and miniatures. Hooray! But that's what we're saying. Of having a bestseller and all of these things. Think about this. And then you have a look inside. Okay? And then right here, I can do a look inside. All of this stuff. Automatically, I can see what's going on. Thank you. And so right here, automatically, if they're interested, they're going to see all these YouTube links, and then they're just going to go right here. Right off the bat. I love this. So again, it really works for your benefit if you're going to already want to be selling something or refer traffic to what your business idea is. The traffic's right there, and we're already getting traffic from Amazon going back to YouTube automatically, right? So think about this as a business card. And this is a huge opportunity because, again, we're going to do this with live streaming because mainly our business all has to do with no code or with live streaming. But again, think about that. You're getting all this notoriety. It's having one of the biggest search engines in the world. And now the words no code is being associated from Amazon, which is driving more traffic to Google search and everything like that. Janet, yes. Do it. It's excellent. And then also, too, if you have a WordPress site, make sure you embed it. That, of course, buoys your score on Google anyway, Google search. And yes, the number 1. So yeah, we hit number 1 in in hobbies miniatures. And remember, keep in mind, once you're a bestseller, and really, if you're hitting your list and you're in the 100s or top 100 of your category or whatever, you're that type of bestseller. You can now use this to position yourself as an expert, whatever. So we're doing that for no code, we're doing that for live streaming, and then we're good to go. So something to keep in mind for your own brand. The other thing is too, let me look for Roku channels. Roku channels. Let's see, Build With Me. My parents gave me 3 stars because they didn't know how to give me 5 stars. So my rating's a little bit off on a Roku channel. But still, we're at 4 stars. We're still the highest rated no code Roku channel. And this is a streaming service. You're showing what you're worth and things like that. So if you're, again, going for certain speaking engagements, this is why I'm saying, hey, I already have a streaming channel. It's on Roku. It's right here. And I have a best-selling book. So now you're positioning whatever you're doing in that industry go sky high. How many people have a Roku channel or streaming service channel in your industry? Very few do. The next one is how many have a best-selling book? And they never ask you what category were you a bestseller. Very few. I would be shocked. So, yeah, that's, again, those were the past builds, and I'm glad that everyone liked them. If anyone, needs help with building their own Roku channel, let me know, all that stuff. But again, think about how you can stand out in your industry. And literally, if you were, I think, Erica, you were there on the no-code one for the book. We did this in an hour with Frederick, right? So, I mean, the whole episode was an hour. We did it in 36 minutes. Technical difficulties, 36 minutes, but it could have been like under 30. Anyway, so now what we're going to be doing is, if anyone has any more questions, please let me know. Now we're going to be shifting. My goal is I'm not sure if this is possible. What we're going to try to do is look for opportunities to get sponsorship. That's the next thing up. Sponsorships. And if anyone's been watching the show for several months or maybe this is the first time, if you've heard me talk about Red Bull, my idea is to target a Red Bull rep and try to get sponsorship from Red Bull and Elgato. That's my goal. I'm not sure if it's possible, but we're going to try it out with the AppSumo tool, and that's so I want to for Elgato, I want to get sponsorship because I have a lot of their stuff anyway. Like I'm already buying all of their stuff, so I've got their Stream Deck, all of their stuff, like trying to get sponsorship for it. So if that's what we're going to probably do next on this stream, if anyone cares. But before I shift over, and this is going to be like, I'm really going to be investigating to try this out. If anyone has any questions, let me know before we begin. Okay, so I have a couple leads of what I'm going to do. I have one guy that was in my stream that was talking about that he's friends with the CMO of Red Bull. So I was going to do a commercial or do a highlight reel why they should pick me. So I was going to use an AppSumo tool like Visme, and first show like the infographic of all the things that I've done and what companies working with, like VaynerMedia, AppSumo, TheHustle.co, and just go down the list and show them that this is a late night business show. And Red Bull only has athletes where either gamers, extreme sports, but showing how in business this is a very unique positioning of having someone that's streaming. So they're already connected that way. They don't have. I've never seen an influencer that is focused on like startups or no code. And I think if I go the angle, I want to do something with a hackathon, something that's like 24 hours, something that they can get behind, that there's an event for Red Bull. I think I can do something like that. That's the idea. That's the play that I'm going with Red Bull. With Elgato, what I'm going to say is, again, showing the reach of already being at these other platforms. I've already been using Elgato for a long time. I just don't have any connections with them. I know who the how can I say, the rep for the US is, but I think I'm gonna create a website with his name in it. Something like, because his name's Miguel, I was going to do something with his name in it saying like, gift for Miguel. I don't know. Something where he knows I put thought and energy into it. People, this is a thing that I've learned. If you decide to do something over the top and buy a domain name with their name, people go crazy and they can't help but click on it. That's just a side point. So I might do something like that. I'm still deciding. Okay. I think the thing is, the guy knowing the CMO, I think that's going to be the closest instead of trying to find a rep. But I might try to find a rep on LinkedIn. Yeah, I might do that. So that's next up. And of course, I always say this in every episode, or a majority of the episodes, if anyone has a connection to Elgato or Red Bull, especially Red Bull, let me know, or anyone that wants to support me. Let's see about this. Also, next week, October 20th to the 22nd, I will be speaking at this event. at the IO 2020. If anyone wants to go to the Zero Code event, let me know. I can get you tickets for tomorrow. Okay, let's see about this. Red Bull. Marketing. Oh, well, let me spell Red Bull correct. 2 words. Red Bull marketing. Yeah, I mean, kind of. They're already a sponsor, I guess. That's true. It's a virtual one, I assume? Yep. All virtual. I'll be doing virtual conferences only for quite a bit of time. Marketing and media. Okay. Do I know someone? Well, it seems like I might know someone. President and Chief Marketing Officer? Okay. Let me see about this. Charles. How do I know him? Senior Talent Acquisition. All right. Let's see. I'll put it in the chat. All right. So we have one mutual friend. I have no idea how I know this person. Let's see. How do I know him? Oh. Okay. I don't remember him. Hopefully Matthew is not watching. He's saying, like, you don't even remember me? Maybe I do. I'm sorry. You have 28 mutual connections? Maybe I do remember you. Epic Series? Interesting. Okay. Charles Morrison, how do you do? Let's see. Leadership strategy. Let's see. Talent acquisition. Senior talent acquisition. I mean, been there 9 months. I mean, it seems like he would be the guy. Talent acquisition. Oh, let me drop the chat of the event I'll be at tomorrow. And I can send you the coupon code if you want to attend for free. Copy. Check your messages with Matthew. Maybe I should have. I feel terrible. I don't think we've talked to each other. Can't message him now. Nope. I don't know how we knew each other. I need to step up my LinkedIn game. I mean, I think we've been on. It'd be horrible if he's been on my podcast before. I have a few connections. Oh, really? Well, thank you. Maybe. How do I know him? I guess he knows me because of all my fitness people? That's interesting. Is he in fitness? When I was in CrossFit and with ESPN, how do I know him? This is terrible. I wish there was another way. Janet, I might have to take you up on that offer later. Yeah, he knows me from all, we must have crossed paths when I used to have my gym open because he's all connected with everyone that owns CrossFit gyms back in the day. Yeah, Spartan races. Yeah, all these strength and conditionings. That's odd. Good to know. Good to know. Well, thank you, Janet. I appreciate that. Let me see. It's gotta be when I had the gym. I have no idea. I am so bad. I need to get my life together on LinkedIn. I know. My wife was like, you just have too many random things. You need to just redo it. I was like, I know, I have to. I know. It's on my to-do list. All right. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I need to step it up. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Elgato. Okay, so I know Miguel. He's on Twitter. So I think I can go... Well, you know what? Maybe I should check it out. Elgato. Partnerships. Partnerships? Partnership? Am I spelling it wrong? Well, I did something. Oh. Well, that was terrible. Let's just do Elgato instead. Let's see about this. Okay, that's good. Oh, Janet, you're a wonderful person. Thank you so much. Check out this great contest about making the world better. That's interesting. They're doing something with That's interesting. We're talking about it. It's very interesting. That wild turkey is on its way, Janet. I will repay this. I will repay you. This is so interesting right here. Okay. Let me look at that. Okay. Let me put that over there. All right. Let me do one last thing. I'm going to use Find That Lead. Does anyone use Find That Lead on this one? I'm going to use Find That Lead in Synovio. I have way too many tabs. Do this. Switch up. Okay. You know what, Erica? You in the shirts. I'm working on the apparel right now. Thank you. Talk to Sabrina about this. Oh, someone asked me the other day. Some of the tools that I use daily. I'm not sure if anyone bought. Does anyone use Synovio? I use their Chrome extension quite heavily to check like open and clicks. That Synovio, I think that's like probably the most used feature of any AppSumo tool I use. It's probably Synovio with the Chrome extension. Let's see, Find That Lead. It's apparel, maybe. I'm not promising anything, Erica. Let's see. Let's remove a list. Man. Let me just take out some of this stuff. Okay, remove a list. Oh, this is one thing. I heard it. Hold on. This is incredible. I'm trying to get access to this. You have it? Which one? Janet, do you have Synovio? Synovio, or do you have Find That Lead? Wait, Open API. Is that the wrong name? Hold on. Open API? Open AI. OpenAI.com. Maybe that's it. I am all about this. I'm trying to get access to this right now. I saw it in action. This is some of the craziest things I've seen. Oh my goodness. OpenAI.com. The way that it can just create, oh my goodness, it's insane. It can, like, say for instance, I think I heard it on, it was Sam Parr's podcast, but he was going through it and how you can have, like, say for instance, you can look at like some of the best sales copy of a company's history or a generation. Like, so you can look at old like Volkswagen Beetle ads, right? You put in the sales copy, and then you want it to use that same kind of algorithm, that storytelling. It will analyze the sentence structure, and then you say you want it to talk about Airtable, and it will pull all of its information that it knows about Airtable automatically, and then build out the sentences like by the syntax of what it learned from the other ad that you gave it to learn from. It's insane. I'm trying to get access to it. I don't have access to it. You know it's good when they don't even offer it on the page to even sign up. Let me look right now and see if I can get... Oh, see, that's why I love Synovia. Let me try to see if I can talk to someone to get on the list so I can do this. Let's see. It's crazy. It's crazy. It was scary. And if you give it like pieces of information like how someone talks, the cadence of someone talking, it will then pick up the phrases and start using, say for instance, if the person says like, or I love that, or that's hot, it will start speaking like that person with OpenAPI. Oh, excuse me, OpenAI. Let me see if I can grab some. Yeah, I like it because when I was doing a lot of cold outreach, Synovio I liked a lot. But I just use it for the Chrome extension mainly. Okay. Select. Oh, did it already? Yeah, go to list. Okay. Okay. So I gotta talk to some of these people. Maybe Ian. Okay, I gotta pick my spots who I should talk to. I think Ian might be the president. Why not? How do I get on this? I mean, he might not listen to me. But if he does, it's incredible. And so this is why I love Synovia. If anyone uses it, I use it to look up people's emails all the time. I know I had to clean out my emails. I'm working on it. Oh, I have way too many things running. Yeah. Yeah, nothing to lose. Yeah, maybe I should talk to him. I'm going to send to him right now. Yeah, they did that. It was incredible. And it learned so fast. I saw that, and there was one other. It's like an AI. It helps people like that. I don't even know how to say it. It's almost like making your own character, but they just check in on you. It's very weird. I'll send the link. I sent it to my wife because, you know, I test these things out, see if she likes it. She said it was too freaky, closed her account. But it's like a friend that talks to you that you make. It was like, it tells you like, thank you for creating me. And it's kind of like an AI. It's like Alexa, but it has a person's face. It's kind of weird. I'm all about AI, but sometimes it just goes a little bit too far. Requesting to be added to waitlist for OpenAI. I think that's reasonable, right? Hey, Ian. I hope all is well with you. I heard about this amazing platform from a friend. And so I decided to reach out to see if I could be on the waiting list to try out this platform. I do tech reviews for such companies as AppSumo and Trends. Well, I'll say AppSumo. I mean, I do Trends, but that's a webinar. I do builds for them. Maybe they don't want me to throw their names. And others. Take care and hope to hear from you soon. Doc. Okay. I think that's good enough. Short, to the point. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Done. Yeah. Who knows? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's why I love Synovio so much. Okay. So we got that done. I think that's pretty good. We got that done with Notion. Got AppSumo info done. Got no code things done today. I think this was pretty successful. Okay. Cool. Janet, thank you so much for making that connection. Or we'll see what happens. Either way, I appreciate you taking the time for doing that. Okay. So, all right. Tomorrow I am live streaming. I'll be on a bunch of different programs. What am I doing tomorrow? So I'll be on Zero Code, that conference. I'll be on the chat there. What else? I'm going to be at the virtual roundtable tomorrow night at 5:30. I'll probably be streaming later this week too. I don't know the schedule yet. But let me know if I can help anyone before we wrap it up for the evening. But I think this has been great. Let's see. Excellent job. Thank you, Janet. Yeah, so it's been great. I think I'm going to be doing that. I'll be releasing AppSumo videos in the next couple of days. Probably watch out for them Friday and this weekend. So I'm going to be doing some videos about all of those products, Sam.ai, Eventi, two others. But you'll see them. Sales Rocks, and the Scribe one, I think. So that's what I'm going to be working on. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, thank you so much for your support. One's buying the Amazon book. Really do appreciate it. That really means a lot to me. So happy for it to go well. We hit number 1. So that's pretty awesome. And again, if you need anything, please let me know. We're going to be releasing... Oh, there's a video that's being released tomorrow about micro marketplaces with Josh from Metafy. So he's making a marketplace for esports and coaches of all games and all different types, card games. That's going to be a really interesting interview. That's going to be released tomorrow morning. yeah, I mean, there's just so much going on in the next couple of days. Please let me know if you find that this has been beneficial, and you might find this, other people might find this beneficial. Please, recommend this to a friend. And if you haven't, please like and subscribe to the channel and to this video and liking it and all that stuff. Let's see. Heard from some folks who missed the mastermind, who also saw the replay, who thought you were great. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Well, thank you. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. And thank you so much for having me on the mastermind on Monday as well. So again, oh, you know what? I do have one thing. I do one thing. So Erica, what I want you to do is write down your goals in your tier system of how much you want to be making per month. The reason I say that is I think because what you're doing with the online courses and the conferences, I think you need to make your mastermind possibly quarterly, or having people send in their questions and you record something. And so it takes away less of your time so you can focus on all of the different conferences, because I think that's going to be your key. You're really good at Hey Summit. You're already getting organized with that. And there's so many people, as you could see in the last week, that needs help with conferences. I think that can be your bread and butter and where you need to be. Versus with the mastermind, I still think you need time to build up more people on it. But I still think because you have such a good relationship with them and you're helping them in so many other ways, they're going to continue to pay for the mastermind. But I think how much time and effort you're doing in gathering, the conversion rates are so low or not at the level that you need. I think we need to retarget who's going to be for that mastermind and who benefits from that mastermind and everything. I'll talk to you about it later. I'll be sending you a video about it. Yeah, I think that's good. That's good. So let me know if that makes sense, and keep that in mind. But message me on LinkedIn, Janet. I'm going to accept this invite request to connect on LinkedIn. Really do appreciate it. And again, how long have we been streaming for? Yeah, like 2 hours. 2 hours. People are still watching. Wow. That's great. Thank you for everyone that's watching on Periscope, YouTube. I see someone on Twitch. I see people on YouTube. Janet, Erica, thank you so much for staying this entire time. And again, I really do appreciate all the support and everyone doing. If you have any suggestions, you want certain videos, certain things highlighted, let me know, and I will continue to create it as much as possible. And again, everyone, have a great night, and I will see you all on the next stream.